have such sights to show you. Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Hello and welcome everybody to Tuesday Night Terrorvision. I'm your host. It's me, it's P.D.D. Tepwakuian, formerly from the place to be, now wrestling with Hara. It's good to see everybody. Good to see everybody in the chat. I'd like to welcome the one, the only gasp. It's J-Man.
Hello. This will be fun tonight because there's a surprise.
Oh, we've got a M. Night Shyamalan, a twist. And
there's a twist. Yes.
There's a twist. And joining us this evening, once again, my road dog, my brother, my tag team partner, my co-conspirator, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, Killer Pizza Videos himself is back. What's up, bro?
Back again. What's up? J-Man Pete, thanks for having me on as always. As you can see, guys, I am sitting in a pitch black room. So, no, man, I didn't feel like plugging in my ring light. My light's behind me. I got to change the battery, so I'm doing this one in the dark. But anyways, thanks for having me.
I've got a mess. I'm trying to get rid of my goal is to get rid of 1,000 movies. I'm up to over 4,000. It's too much. I did the math. I'm approaching. I'll be 49 in August, and then I start to count. I'm like, if I quit my job, quit streaming, quit reading comics, quit going out of the house, and start watching every movie from A to Z, I can't finish it in the time I have left alive. So I'm like, why am I storing it? Like, I'm just storing stuff. So, it's like anything that's like obviously Friday 13th I'm keeping, obviously stuff like that. I'm still going to try to keep 3,000, but I'm trying to get 1,000 to go. So that's my goal. So it's like I'm trying to hide boxes. Like there's like this entire thing is all boxes and I'm trying to pack out.
Now, where do you have your collection, if you don't mind?
I'm in a condo, so just like in my house.
Okay, because this is your office. I'm taking it and.
No. It's not my office. I mean, this is where I stream, but like the movies are everywhere. So it's like the living room. This is the master bedroom in the condo. So the master bedroom is like my display room.
That's
and then
awesome.
There's the small bedroom, which has which has my wife's collectibles, and then the living room, and then the solarium has all my other stuff. So, and I've got so many toys, as you see too. So it's not just movies; it's toys. So I've been selling at cons the last this past year. I've gone back to selling at cons. So.
Wait. Did I hear the word solarium? So I automatically go to Seinfeld. I'm like, he's got 2 solariums. I know it. He's got 2 solariums. It's a Seinfeld reference, man. I had to. I was like, I heard that word. I'm
almost on Seinfeld. I'm on season 9, halfway through season 9. So I've never watched all of it. I've seen episodes here and there. I sat down, and every day I'm watching one.
As I have watched that entire series at least 24 times, except for one episode, the series finale. I refused to watch the series finale. I watched it live when the series ended, and I was like, that was one of the first big letdowns I ever had with a TV series finale was Seinfeld. Because I'd watched that show since I was 9 years old, so I watched it till it ended when I was 18, my senior year in high school. So yeah, that was a bitter pill to swallow.
That's the
And
first of your of the like this is the ruining of my childhood. You know, like there's the this ruined my childhood thing.
it really was, because like I said, I loved Seinfeld so much.
It is the first like 6 or 7 were just 10 out of 10. Like every episode was great. Last couple is okay.
Season 9 has my favorite, The Strike, which is the Festivus episode. That is so near and dear to my heart. The dealership, the car dealership. Okay, I'm going off on a side tangent, talking about Seinfeld. Yeah. That's a whole other story. Join us Thursday night this week, where we'll talk about nothing but Seinfeld. Thursday night.
I'll finish it in the next like 2 weeks or something. That we can do like a.
we do a Seinfeld stream.
Can you see what Bat Boy's back is saying? Have you ever seen the footage of Corey Feldman versus Dick Miller?
No. What is that? Is it a deleted scene from the Burbs?
No, it's a blooper, because Corey Feldman, I guess, pissed him off on the set. He was just being an annoying kid, and there's a behind the scenes like video where Corey Feldman's like showing off for Tom Hanks, and Dick Miller's like, "Shut the fuck up, kid. We're trying to fucking act." And Corey Feldman goes like square up on Dick Miller, and he kind of just like, being a teenager, like didn't know how to handle it. But yeah,
you should have kept that in the movie.
That would have been fucking hilarious. Dick Miller and he was again a Joe Dante like regular as a background extra. Not to mention Chopping Mall. He got electrocuted in Chopping Mall. What up, Clone Geek? We got Bat Boy is back. Horror wrestling fan. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Digsby's in the house. Heard Corey Feldman had a medical emergency. Hope he's okay. Yeah, man. Hopefully Corey Feldman has been through so much in his life, and he's also a part of Friday the 13th. So yeah, man. Big. Hope he's all right too.
I met him a couple of years ago at Fan Expo. Got a picture with him. He seemed I don't know. He just seems kind of out of it. So, like I don't know. It's just.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on there.
He's an interesting person. Let's put it that way. You saw Masters, awesome. So obviously you liked it because I liked it.
Trey went to see that with one of his friends. I didn't get to go see it. I was kind of bummed. Josh Hockett said nothing wrong. UFC 250. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching what he said here. I'm not getting into that rabbit hole. That is.
He said Michelle Obama's a man.
Yes, I'm just
on the White House lawn.
Yep. I mean, did I get, that's never mind. I'm not going into that. I don't want to get into, I've veered clear of all of that shite on my channel, and I aim to keep it that way, because I want everybody to be able to come here and enjoy us talking about horror movies. But Bad Boy is back. You can DM me. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up over on Twitter, bro. No. We're talking about tonight the 1989 Joe Dante cult classic, The Burbs, which is one of my offbeat, like dark comedy favorites. And yeah, we talked about some of this before we came on. And like I said, I saw this as soon as it hit TV. I didn't get to see it in the theater or anything. Mm-hmm. This is not a movie I saw theatrically. Speaking of which, I know somebody who might have some box office information for us. And for that, I'm going to send it to my brother, Killer Pizza. What do you got for us, sir?
Okay, I wasn't quite prepared, but no,
I haven't sorry. Sorry.
No, I got it. Yeah, so I was going to say, obviously directed by Joe Dante. This was released on February 17th, 1989, with a runtime 101 minutes. It had a budget of $18 million and had a box office of 49.1. So not too bad for not a bad budget for a movie filmed completely on one Hollywood set as well. But
I think Tom Hanks' star power was getting up there at this point, right? Like I feel like he was becoming a known, because he was a TV guy, and then now he's branching out or whatever. He's still comedy Tom Hanks. He's not Oscar Tom, Tom Oscar Hanks.
That was Forrest Gump.
Right.
Forrest Gump kind of propelled him into that upper echelon.
The transformation into
Forrest Gump.
Now I'm Oscar.
Forrest Gump, Road to Perdition, which
yes, that's a comic book.
Well, I did not know that.
That is a comic book. That's a comic book movie.
I did
Hello.
not know I was today years old. That movie came out in like 2001 or
I think
2.
it's Dark Horse.
Was it? Damn. But you also was he in was it Captain Phillips where he got look at me look
Yes,
where the Somalian guy was like I'm the captain now, which given everything going on right now it makes that even that much more humorous to me.
Road to Perdition's DC.
Okay, see,
Yeah,
I had no.
the Vertigo imprint. So like the same as Swamp Thing and
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's the darker imprint.
I forgot about now Philadelphia. This is fucked
Yeah,
up. I saw this movie in the theater. Like I was probably in like I think 7th or 8th grade because I remember going to this movie with my girlfriend and we spent more time making out than we did watching the movie because it was so boring as like an 11-year-old. It's like, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing here? It's like I love that Family Guy cutaway where he's like, Tom Hanks funny, and he's like, I've got AIDS, and Peter just starts he starts laughing. I'm like, Jesus. All right, I'm gonna play the title card here. Let me wait a second before I play the title card. We gotta kill the background music here because this is fantastic. Here we go. Here is the 1989 classic, The Burbs.
Yeah, I tried to kind of pause it.
And that opening sequence where you get the Universal logo and it fades and it's just the globe. And then it just, like I said, it does the Google Street. It just zooms right into the neighborhood. I was like, that was so creative. That it's such a cool way to open your movie. And the music, the score to this is really well done as well. Very... The score, I'm going to say it right now, the score for this, especially in the opening, it went harder than it had any fucking right to for a movie like this. And I'm not knocking the movie because I really enjoy this, but it was like, that was good.
Jerry Goldsmith kind of going for like a classic Universal Monsters almost feel to it, like zooming it in and all that stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was neat. And they kind of, like I said, they kind of just jump right into the neighborhood in the very beginning of the movie, which is like I said, man, you get introduced to Tom Hanks' character and like it's funny as hell, dude. This and I still know this cat. One of these dudes we used to hang out with, we called him Klopek because like he looked like a brown-haired version of fucking Han from this movie. Oh, I feel bad. This kid might be watching. His kid might be watching. He plays Fortnite with my son. We used to call him that. It was his nickname. He wasn't like creepy or nothing like this dude, but he just like the hair and the shape of his face kind of reminded me of him. It's like, so we just used to call him Klopek.
You're just making it easier and easier for this kid to guess that you're talking about his dad. You can see a clip from this movie and think, Dad.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, what the hell? Like,
Dad, Mr. Pete's talking about you. Oh, yeah,
we get a Tim Burton-ish kind of style to it there. What year was this? 89? Okay,
89. Yeah, they really did go. I never really thought about that. They really did go with like the Tim Burton type aesthetic.
But Joe Dante's a classic guy, so it's
Yeah.
like he's got his techniques as well.
You can tell this is a Dante movie like the whole time, which is great. I love that like you said, the Universal Monsters when that music hits, and then obviously what we'll get into later with like what they think's going on at the house in the basement. These people look every time that music hits, it gives you the feeling like it sucks you into it, like it's a old monster movie. The whole movie has B movie feels the whole time, but you get sucked back into suburban stuff, and it just feels like almost like you could throw like John Candy in there, and it's a regular comedy movie which it really is in a lot of ways. This movie is kind of a lot of different things, but I digress.
And right here we have Bruce Dern, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the only man to portray a character that killed John Wayne on screen in I can't remember the name of the movie.
Yeah.
You know what movie I'm talking about.
John Wayne never dies. He did. Nope. Yes.
He shot him and he died under the tree, and he had all the young guys. They were on the cattle drive, and then they avenged him.
I'm a big Western guy, but somebody.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
I watched it with my dad.
I like the Eastwood ones and stuff. Those are the like Pale
Fistful
Rider,
of Dollars, Pale Rider.
Josie.
It It was
Oh, it's
True
True
Grit.
Grit. Yeah, I have seen both True
Yeah.
Grits. I've seen the new one and the old one.
I did too. I saw the new one.
Which I also like the new one, but the old one's the old one. So,
but Bruce Dern, yeah, I remember because like that was my first thought when I saw this movie. I was like, hey, he killed John Wayne. You know? And Wendy Shaw here, those of you might know if you're fans of Seth MacFarlane animation, this is the voice of Francine from I said Family Guy, American Dad. I'm sorry. What up, Al? Good to see you.
There's
good to see you, sir.
Princess Leia.
Yep, Princess Leia, who I hated her character in this movie. She had, to me, zero redeeming qualities and all Karen vibes. Every time I've watched this movie, and like I've tried to like sympathize with her plight, the fact that, but I'm like,
yeah, but she's the only one that reels anyone in. I think
she does.
That's her whole role. I get you're probably grounded. You're a Star Wars fan, so you probably wanted more from her.
I did. When the first time I saw this, I was like, "Oh shit, Princess Leia," and then I'm like, "Man, she's the older I got, I'm watching, she's a fucking bitch in this." But yeah, she's the grounded. She's the in the comedy duo. She's the straight man to the fucking goofball Tom Hanks character and Bruce Dern and Rick Ducommun. One of my
best part of the whole movie.
Yep. Ancillary character actor Rick Ducommun, who sadly passed away. I mean, it's been within the last probably 5 to.
I feel like, man, they could just if they rebooted this movie, they could just cast us three. You be the military guy. I'll be the guy who just mentioned, and J-Man, you could be Tom Hanks.
Yep.
We'll just redo the whole.
This is the thing. The reboot. It's funny that you mention that. Yeah. I saw that Peacock was rebooting this, and then I saw we had to do the typical thing, and we have to make the lead a black female, and we have to diversify the cast. And I'm like, why? And look, if you want to make a show about a suburban mystery with a diverse cast of actors, by all means, make a show. I'm sure it will have an audience. But if you're taking a classic property, an IP like the Burbs, that is a cult classic and does have a fan base, and you're going to take it and flip it on its head and give it the 2019 treatment in 2026, kind of like fucking Helen of Troy, and you know what I mean? Yeah. You don't need to do that. Make a new property. That's Hollywood's problem. They will not take a chance anymore. A movie like this back then you took a chance on this, and it made money. Because it was good. It had this movie has a solid cast. Like, it really does. And it's a funny story. It's Seinfeld-esque humor. I know I talked about Seinfeld earlier, but it's...
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
It's very... I'm glad because that's exactly what came to my mind.
They're delusional. They're stuck in their own world. And when you talk about the casting... Not to jump ahead, but I mean, we're talking about the cast. I think this is a movie where it does matter that it's men, because I think that's what makes it work and that's what makes it funny. You got Memorial Day weekend. You got 3 guys that are off work and they could be doing anything else, and it just shows like men being stupid, for lack of better words. It just kind of hype each other up to think, it's the whole part of the movie. It's funny, which
also,
anybody watching this has seen this.
Where I also neighborhoods like where I grew up. Like, our little thing it was like we're all Croatian there. So it was a little Croatian thing. And then right next to us, all the Filipinos were there. And then across from us there's like, sort of like the Czech Republic people. Like, it's weird, right? So like, I was friends with Filipino people. I was friends with brown people. Like, I had a Muslim friend, like from grade 7 to right now. He's still my friend now. So I had all these different, and there's the Greeks were just like, maybe 4 streets down. So the thing is that you really you can diversify it if you look at the geography of the full, but if you're looking at a specific, this looks like it's a microcosmo. Like it's like this little section. It's just this street, like the house, that guy's house, this guy's house, the guy across, this guy.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's going to be the same kind of people. It's going to be the same kind of people, probably. Right. Yeah. So if you're going to do that, you could remake this entire thing if you set it in like a Latino neighborhood.
Yep.
and have everyone be Latino, or in a black neighborhood and everyone's black. And then you could say, okay, this is the, I don't know, the whatever version of this movie. This is the Latino version.
The white
of this
version
movie.
of Friday.
Yeah. So Friday,
there's no gunfighting. There's no hood stuff. It's just white people just jump into conclusions.
Just
Friday,
white people.
Right, but that's a brilliant movie. But nobody's questioning the validity of that movie. That's what I'm saying. This, if this one's being questioned, why is this one being questioned but not Friday being questioned? Well, because you take for granted that, oh yeah, it's set in this neighborhood. Well, you got to take it for this movie as well. So anyways, I do want to point out that Carrie Fisher is wrong. I think what makes her annoying is that she is wrong. She
thinks they're innocent.
She's proven wrong. She's saying, oh no, this is all, why are you guys being crazy? But then they're proven right.
Yep.
So on second viewing, you're like, well, you're wrong though. Right. It's like, why are you hassling these people? Well, because they are killers. Right. So it's like, oh, so that's the other problem. Like when you're watching it for the first time, you think, oh, okay, well, she's just being the annoying housewife or whatever. But she's technically wrong also. So that makes it kind of even slightly more annoying. Now, we don't know that when we're watching it for the first time, but when you watch it a second time, so it just makes her more annoying because you're like, look, you lady, you're completely off here. But anyways. So where's the first?
Oh, this
guy shows up and he's kind of being weird.
Well, he's shooting fucking blackbirds. He shows up in the backyard. Okay, this is kind of funny. Ray's been to my house. It's like I live in this kind of neighborhood, except it's not in a city setting. You know what I mean? It's it's kind of like a quiet type subdivision. So if something like this was going on, it would arouse the curiosity of the neighborhood. You know what I mean? And so you cannot just walk out in your yard with the fucking, because I think this is a 22 he's using, because with the sound of the gunshots, I'm like, that is not a pellet gun. It's like a 22. So he's discharging a firearm within city limits, which is, it's like an old 22. I think it's actually like a pellet gun, but they used an actual rifle sound effect for it, because I'm like, I have a pellet gun and I've shot animals at my house with a pellet gun, little varmints, and that's not what a pellet gun sounds like. So I was just like, it's fucking hilarious because he shoots the fucking owl head. He shoots the porch light. And he says, oh, hey, Ray, and comes in. What, you guys eating in there? And then he proceeds to eat like he's never eaten before. It was fucking great. Rick Ducommun he was awesome. One of my favorite characters in Little Monsters too.
Yeah, I think they do a good job establishing his two best buds are kind of stupid, and he's the smarter one, at least the clearer head. But being influenced by his friends and everything.
There's some good shots here.
Yeah.
Look at this guy is great.
He's like, what does Corey Feldman say? Mrs. Rumsfeld, morning, no tan lines, looking good. And Bruce Spencer sitting there and goes, that kid's a meatball.
Was he in Meatballs though?
No, I don't think he was. I've seen Meatballs.
4, right? 3 or 4?
Was he in 3
He
or
may
4?
have been in one of them, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I own 1 and 2 on DVD.
I don't know. It's 3 or 4. 2's the one with the alien, right?
Yep.
I haven't seen those in years.
It's Flash to Bash. I think I got a fish in my pants. Oh, wait, that's just me. That fucking movie's so goofy. There was a dude from Empty Nest that was ahead of the camp, too. Remember that show, Empty Nest? That was
I watched it, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I watched Empty Nest.
There's Klopek. There's old Hans.
He's Malachi from Children of the Corn, right?
I think so.
Oh, is he?
I think it is. Hang on. Let me go back to the cast of this, because I'm fairly certain that he is. Let's see. Yeah, this also has Henry Gibson from the Waltons.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I know while you're looking, I can't name any of them off the top of my head, so I'm useless here. But I know this neighborhood has been used in a lot of movies because this is one of the main neighborhoods they had on Hollywood backlots.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him. He's saying it is. It is.
Yep. Children of the
classic
Corn.
film.
He was in Candy Corn. He was in Can't Buy Me Love, Hard Bodies. That
Oh
was
my
Jamie
God.
Lee Curtis was in that, I believe. Deadly Crush. Yeah,
Bro,
Courtney Gaines.
hard bodies piss me off. That's where the old guys get the young guys to help them get chicks, right?
Right. I think
I
so.
threw that
Yeah.
on. Somebody told me that was funny. I threw it on, and then all the old guys, they couldn't get the girls. Were like my current age. And I was like, wait, what? It's like
Yeah, sometimes-
I'm the lame-ass guys.
Sometimes movies are for a certain age audience, and then you've aged out of it.
I was like,
Because now
this
you're
kinda bums me
the
out a lot.
old guy.
Dog, how do you think I feel? I'm 46 and look 35. Like, that shit hurts.
I aged out of
hurts.
the Goonies. I watched that a few years ago. I thought this is awful.
I love the Goonies still, but I'm like, now I'm one of the Fratellis.
Right now. That's what I'm saying. It's like
I'm Joey Pants when he loses his fucking weight.
Bro, I'm sloth, so at least you got it doing better than me.
No, I would give you you're Richard Dobby.
Everybody's giving the squinty eyes of suspicion, then they cut to the dog.
The dog was Queenie, right? Queenie was the little dog's name. You guys in the chat, you want to know something sad? Every animal in these movies in the 80s we watch is all fucking dead. That's something sad to think about when you watch these.
When they hit the knocker and the 669 switches to 666.
Yep.
6. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Just a cool little fucking detail. Like just something like those are
Right.
those are just little neat things that they put in these movies.
Yeah, but is there really 670 houses here? Like it's clearly fake. It's just there to be the joke.
Yep.
So it's still Tom Hanks is 671 or whatever, or 690. Whatever. It's like no way. But yeah, it's just it's there to be the joke, which is neat. There's the kid there. So I can't. So
they get attacked by the bees on the porch.
Right,
And-
because it releases a bunch of bees or whatever.
Yep, because Ducoleman falls through the porch. Art is his character's name. Art falls through the porch, and Ray and him get attacked by the bees. They're running back, and fucking one of the best scenes during this is when Bruce Stern is like, "Run to me, run to water," and he's got the hose, and he runs out of hose, and he fucking goes airborne and back bumps.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that gets me every time. Yeah,
That's the POV from it. That's the Michael Myers looking out shot.
This is a pretty fun scene right here where they go walking down the street and he's giving that old backstory on like the murder to set the tone for the Klopax, and they end up scaring Tom Hanks. Or even the scene right when he comes walking up and he's telling Corey Feldman, he goes, he's walking over here smoking a cigar. His wife won't let him smoke cigars, so he's smoking over here, but he doesn't know that I know that. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, hey, Ray. Yeah, Corey Feldman. Yeah, what is that? Like, was it Green Sky at Night? Neighbor Take Flight? It's like, what? Some of the dialogue is just, it's so fucking funny. And isn't this the scene? Oh, yeah, this is is this the ice cream? This is the ice cream parlor scene where he's telling him about, he's like, yeah, remember? Yeah. Yep. And that which they call back to during the dream sequence, which is really fucking cool. Was this? You know, you cried when the horse never. Dude, I just watched that movie like about 4 months ago, and yeah, I still fucking cried when that goddamn horse got stuck in the swamp. So
That was crazy. I didn't cry, but that was crazy.
No, I did. I'm not gonna fly. That shit hits every time, dude. Every time.
No, I'm not an animal guy. I don't care.
I
It's
am.
like,
I
I'm
am.
not an animal guy.
I'm more sensitive to the plight of animals than I am humans. I'm not a fucking animal rights activist or anything.
Right.
I just love my pets and I love animals, but you know, I'll eat them still. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not very.
I'm not going to eat my pets. I'm not. What is it? It was the Koreans that do that. I don't know. Anyway,
allegedly. Just put
I'm pretty
allegedly in front of everything you say, and then you're.
I'm pretty sure they do. It's like, well, not every country looks at dogs. I'm sorry, my dog's back here. Not every country looks at dogs like pets. You know, some of their fucking delicacies. You know,
There's a
to each
funny
their
movie.
own.
There's a funny movie where called Brain Donors, which is Brain Donors is basically they took all the Marx Brothers sketches and kind of updated them, And John Turturro is playing the Groucho Marx character. And at one point they're like, he goes, oh, I see you have a little dog, and he names like a poodle or something. And then the lady's like, oh, do you know dogs? He's like, do I know dogs? I used to be a chef in a Korean restaurant.
See, man, manliness. God damn it. Hang on. Let me. This is how I'm looking at you right now. There you go, manliness. Oh, yeah, I don't want to look into the making of Homeward Bound and Milo and Otis. I didn't cheer when Old Yeller died. I mean, he had to be put fucking down, but...
Who, me? Is that addressed to me? I didn't see Old Yeller, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't care. Having not seen it,
you were just saying you were killing animals in your backyard like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but varmints like raccoons and porcupines.
Let them live.
All right, Raccoon's Rocket from Guardians.
Got no motherfucking garden.
They get into my. I have a garden.
Of course, I do.
Oh yeah, they're sitting here playing Jeopardy after the meeting outside.
Which I like this scene because I didn't grow up in the 80s. I'm more of a 90s kid, but a lot of these scenes like this remind me of like how things were when I was a kid growing up. Like we would sit and watch, we'd watch all the game shows in the morning and stuff at night, and Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, all that shit. Maybe like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire later on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I would play that in 1 minute. Okay, give me the first 10. Okay, open them. No, okay, I'll trade those for the next. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's completely random. I don't know why people they turn that into like this. This is like a skill testing game. It's trivia. Millionaires, like you just open up and hope you get a good number. Like there's no value to it. It's like such a nonsense show. I've got not million. No, sorry. No, Who Wants to Be? No, that one is just trivia. Sorry, what was I thinking of? The briefcase. What was the briefcase?
That's
one?
The briefcase. That's
Deal or No Deal. That's Deal or No
Deal.
Sorry.
Yep. I was going to say, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You have the different options. You have like a couple lifelines.
Is the real game. Yeah, that's trivia. Sorry, I thought you meant Deal or No Deal was the fake one where it's like, do you want this money? Yes. Okay, it's over. If I open up $100,000 on the first case, I'll just take it and leave. It's like, okay, thanks, bye, I'm done. It's like, oh, do you want to open up another one? No, I'm good. Anyways, yeah, so they're playing Jeopardy. That's cool. I was trying to think if maybe the Jeopardy questions had something to do with what was going on. I don't know if that was a thing or not.
The funny thing is, this would be me and my wife and Ray if we lived closer together. That's exactly how it would be. It would be going, hey, get me in trouble.
Well, I would literally be this character too. I'd have some scheme or some shit like, hey man, the garbage guys, they're not picking up the recyclables. I think there's a reason. I think there might be something else in the recyclable plant. We need to go figure it out.
Yeah, so now they're going out to look.
Oh yeah,
they went into Walter's house already, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they've been into Walter's house because they didn't they find his fucking toupee? Didn't they?
Yeah, and then,
I
don't know if that's happened yet.
No, they haven't. Wait.
No, I don't think that's happened.
No, they haven't been in Walter's house at this point because they're still doing recon. Yeah, I love it. We got a sniper scope. He's like, what are we gonna do with that? We're gonna watch the Klopex house.
Yeah,
so it's like I can't get okay. So there you go. That's a shot. That's what I wanted.
Yep,
you can
that's
see
a good
that
shot.
Underneath. Yeah.
They fire up that furnace, which you don't know that it's a furnace yet, but I mean, you kind of
right.
It's in the basement. It's everything is glowing. You hear this loud, like I'm like, what the hell kind of furnace sounds like that?
The furnace from hell.
The furnace. Yeah. Here, this is me pulling out of the garage in my ghetto sled.
All right, yeah.
Just to take the dead bodies out to the trash. I mean,
yeah. So he drives whatever it is, like 10 feet or something.
Yep. I can't figure out. I've never been able to actually see what kind of fucking car that is.
I thought you were talking about
those old boats. You can't tell.
I think is that a Mercury or a fucking old? It doesn't look like it kind of looks like it's not an Olds, is it? That ain't an Oldsmobile front end. I've got an 85 Olds. That's like a 70 something though. Because this was 89. Ned Beatty had Squeal or No Squeal. God damn it.
Here's him shoving it in.
Yeah, he's beating the shit out of that thing too. Like he was showing that fucking trash can absolutely zero mercy.
Like how are they going to get it out when they there he goes back in,
right? He's an angry little soulless ginger, wasn't he?
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, then it starts raining. Yep, and it's time to pack it in for the night, and I'll go back to Ray's.
Yeah, it's like in as wild and cartoonish as this movie is, like everything is realistic if you think about it. All this stuff could have easily happened. It's nothing.
They're going to find out he's missing. Now they're going to find out he's missing, I think.
Yep.
Or at least in the next.
Yeah.
So there's Robert Picardo as well, and our buddy, what's his face?
Dick Miller.
Dick Miller from everything. They're the garbage man. That's a good little mini cameo role, like to be the big weird garbage. And he's like, and then like the one guy's like, "What do you guys do?" And the other guy's like, "Oh yeah, it's all good." Now, coincidentally enough, they're both from Star Trek. Dick Miller was in Deep Space Nine, and Robert Picardo is in Voyager as the holographic doctor, and then subsequently he's in all the other ones after that because he's the holographic doctor. So it's cool to have two Star Trek guys in there. They did a remake already.
Wait, he's being sarcastic. Felix, to that I say this.
What the fuck?
That's all I can say. I made it through 4 episodes of the series, and I was
Don't
like,
waste your time, man.
I tapped the fuck out.
There's much other shit you could watch. So,
I watched it when it first came out. The episodes are like 40 minutes, so I sat there and like late at night and just watched like 4 of them. I'm like, this is dumb as fuck. I'm never coming back to this show. Like, it's not worth watching. Yeah, this is great. He just
jumps in,
and I love it. And this is the funny thing, and I understand it's a movie, but the funny thing is like every time you see this in a movie, it's always like the garbage is like clean. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, you're jumping in a bunch of just dry papers. I'm like, do you understand the amount of and I'm not like a full-blown like Howard Hughes like germaphobe, but like it's kind of impossible to be a professional wrestler and be a complete germaphobe, but I'm as close as you can fucking get. And this just I don't like cleaning the inside of my garbage can. I take it outside with the hose.
Right.
I don't like doing that. You know, I do it outside so I don't have to like touch anything. I can like put a brush in there and clean it out.
What's in your garbage in your office? I've seen.
Well, the garbage in my office is nothing but bags of fucking edibles. I mean, there's like probably what?
Yeah, J-Man, when we went over there after the show, I was belly laughing when I went in the office. He's got a garbage. It's just all bags of gummies, edibles. There's like nothing else. Like not like a can of soda, a water bottle. It's like just straight bags of gummies.
There's 7 bags of empty gummies in there right now.
Oh my goodness.
7. Oh, all right.
Okay, so wait, no, here's where they're. Oh, yeah.
A 75 Pontiac Catalina.
There you go.
This is funny. I should have fucking known that because my dad had it was a 64 Catalina, but that was when I was really young. So that's fucking cool.
Here's what we were talking about. So now they haven't seen the guy, the dog. His dog has been running loose or whatever. So it's like something's happened, obviously. So they've come in.
You know what's a good attention to detail I'm noticing right here? Just all these houses look like they would like in the 80s, but the set design for his house in particular, like it looks like an older man's house in 1989. Just the entire setup, like a lot of it looks like from the 70s or 60s, which Tom Hanks' house was a little more modern.
Yeah, and he's got his pictures of everybody there. Is that Lucy? That's Lucy.
This whole movie too.
He's got Lucille Ball pictures there.
Yeah.
Oh, Walter capping off the fucking I Love Lucy pictures. All right.
Here you go. So this is where she thinks it's a rat.
The cute dog on the counter, though.
Yeah, the dog's just fucking chilling on the counter.
All right, so where are we at? Okay, so now they're like now I think at this point they're starting to buy into the theory. Like Tom Hanks is a little bit more buying into the theory that something bad may have happened.
Yep.
Where he was sort of like, well, I don't know, it's like these guys aren't doing anything. So he leaves a note here, which will come into play later. So they use their dog.
And once again, the fun part, I think, is they would have never went down this rabbit hole if they didn't have time on their hands. You just leave a bunch of men to be men, and they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
come up with some wild ass shit.
Yeah, like say us three went and like rented a cabin. We're like, we're gonna have the streaming cabin. We probably end up thinking of fucking Sasquatches out there like the second night.
No, I don't know.
Out at least.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be, but yes.
You're from Canada. You might.
I don't believe in anything. So it's
we
like
just try to think if we're in Michigan. Like, no, they're here in Michigan though.
But up in Canada, he didn't understand. It's not pronounced Sasquatch there. It's Sam Squanch. That's a Trailer Park Boys reference.
I don't watch Trailer Park Boys.
I know.
I started thinking of Harry and the Hendersons, so I just zoned out.
Yeah.
Harry the Hendersons is fucking amazing. We were talking about that the other day. That's a great movie.
I haven't watched it since I got the 4K. Which, speaking of the 4K, just to throw this out there real quick, I did get the Burbs 4K.
4K, yeah.
I told Pete what was wild is like I didn't hear anybody talking about this when it came out. I don't look great to me. Not it's on a 10 out of 10, but good transfer.
I mean, it's shot in with like lights and good contrast, so I'm sure it'll look good. All these older movies look a bit better than some of the newer ones.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the newer ones they overdo the blacks where you can't even see what's going on, and you're like, "What the hell happened here?" Like older movies are better because just the lighting. Lighting is an art. That's why people don't. That's why not everyone can do it. So, bless you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so now they've got their book on Satanism or whatever it is.
And they're locked in the basement, or not yet.
So all these weird things.
Congrats, Scrambles. Hey man, wherever home is home. That's awesome, brother. Congratulations. Congratulations on getting your own place, dude.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so this is great. I like trying to see what movies they're watching. So you got Exorcist. Okay, so I don't know. I won't be able to pause each one, but that was Exorcist.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the first one.
Yeah. Oh, part 2. That was Texas
part 2. Yeah.
Texas 2.
Yeah.
With Stretch.
Which I haven't seen that in I don't know how long. I need to watch.
Well, it's a masterpiece, in case if you were wondering.
You ever nerd out on like some movies or something, and then you just have to bite your tongue and just not be a movie nerd in public? I was talking to someone at the show, and I mentioned Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and they're like, well, that one's only good because it's got Matthew McConaughey in there. And everything in me wanted, I was like, just don't be that guy. And I was like, yeah.
Then you know what, buddy, you failed. I would immediately tell them like, no, that's the fourth one, and stop going around saying that because part 2 is awesome. I've had to school our buddy Far From Blake a couple of his videos too. He was saying some weird shit. I was like, Blake, you're completely wrong.
Because McConaughey is part 3, right? Leatherface.
Well, not enough cool stuff. Yeah, Sean. We did not talk about this, but I don't like this movie, like at all. But in any case, we can save our review till the end. But I don't like.
You don't like the Burbs?
No,
I don't like it at all. No.
I was blown away when he told me that.
I borderline hate it, but not hate it.
I'm taking off.
I saw it when it came out and thought it was okay, and then I never watched it again. And then my friend got the 4K like you did and gave me the Blu-ray just coincidentally, and now we're reviewing it. So I was like, oh, this is my chance to watch the Blu-ray, and I hated it. I don't know. I didn't find any of it funny. I thought it was all stupid and contrived, and I didn't care about
all hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't laugh at all. Like not even a smile. I thought this is
not even when they make up the story they're going to go golfing and Art comes over, he's in full golf gear. Like, yeah, we're going golfing.
If we weren't reviewing it, I probably would have turned it off and just stopped watching it.
Damn, dude!
Yeah,
like
I don't know. I contemplated fast forwarding a bit through it because like nothing's happening. Like they're just talking about. It's like, oh, maybe they're doing something, but like, well, okay, so are they doing something? Like. The first hour should have been 40 minutes and the last half an hour should have been 40 minutes because there should have been more once they found out about stuff. Like, I feel like the movie's over and the credits are about to roll and then you find out that they're bad guys. Like, but the movie's over now. Like, I just like nothing. I don't know. It didn't live up to what I want. Like I thought it was going to be. It's not. But it's a twist that doesn't matter anyways. Like
to me though, it's not completely about the mystery of the Klopeks as much as it is suburban boredom, idle time.
Yeah.
Like Ray said, you got three guys with time on their hands, and two of them are idiots with very vivid imaginations. Enough, and then you have just enough given for the main character, Tom Hanks, the straight guy of the bunch, who's like still goofy in his own way because he's all fucking stressed out over this. You have him getting sucked down this rabbit hole of, this scene, right? It's a satanic cult. And this is where we get fucking Rick Ducommun as Art, as the fucking ice cream shop guy that killed his family. And it's just such a funny scene. Like,
yeah, I just because it's about the characters, and I didn't like any of them. I didn't think any of them were funny or interesting. That's so it's like it's what you're saying, Pete. You're spending time with these guys, but I don't want to spend time with them because I don't like them or think they're funny or interesting. So I'm just
that's all I want to do is hang out with these guys.
Right? Yeah, like, these are my people.
See, the problem is that I identified with the bad guys. I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you losers. It's like I don't want you on my property. I don't want to talk to you guys. Go back to doing what you want. Like, I can't stand any of these. Like you were saying, you can't stand Carrie Fisher. I apply that to the rest of the people. Everybody.
You relate to the bad guys, and you don't want to hang out with guys we relate to. So we'll go blow up your house. How about that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why we dug a hole in your basement and blew your house up.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, because it's like you wouldn't get to my house. I'll have Home Alone traps set up or whatever. So
let's cut the power.
Yeah, that's remember that's what Art was doing. He was up there on the fucking power line. He fried himself. His fingernails are all fucking black.
He had a disguise. He was in like an electrician suit.
Yeah, he was like one of the village people in this movie with all his disguises.
It's kind of inspired me to get disguises, or maybe for wrestling vignettes, we should start being in disguise.
Oh, I absolutely think we can do that.
This is funny. Look, I don't have a basement. I love the axe in the dog's head.
Yeah, Queenie has a little axe in her head too.
Yeah, that's cute. I didn't notice that the last time.
I love that they still use Dick Miller as the garbage man in this scene too, in the dream sequence.
Right, because that's the garbage man that he just. It's basically everything you just saw. Your dreams are just your memories of the day, right? So it's like whatever he saw misinterpreted.
I don't have a basement, according to City Records. Hail Godzillionaire.
I'm on the 22nd floor, so I don't think.
And here's Brother Theodore is the actor's name, one of the Klopeks.
Yes.
Mind your own business, and he fucking stabs him. That's when Tom Hanks wakes up.
Orange juice.
I can relate to him so much. That's my new cover photo. Him in bed, just.
I love that when he wakes up to watch Mr. Rogers on the TV too.
She won't let him hang out with his friends. They're like little kids showing up. He's got to stay inside.
Ray can't come out and play today, boys. I'm sorry, he's not feeling well.
On a side note, does it ever like throw you guys off when you're watching a movie and like the main character has your same name?
I mean, I'm Jason, so I've got Friday 13th. My name's Jason.
It probably happens for me the rarest. You know, Ray's not as common.
Ray from Ghostbusters.
And Bloodsport.
Ray has gone by Egon. What have you got left?
I mean, I'm the main character from Office Space, and it's funny too.
It's a great movie.
Pete and Pete show you two characters at once.
It's two characters that match both my personalities. Yeah, it works. But no, Office Space is the character, the Peter character that I identify with the most, because it's like, I don't want to work here anymore, and I just don't think I'm going to come in anymore. That's
yeah. Office Space is genius, and I love it, but I find it somewhat hard to watch because I live that. So it stops being funny and starts being more frustrating because you're like, yes, I hate when that happens, and you're like, why am I getting angry? It's a movie. I relate to it too much.
Tom Hanks wakes up from a nightmare. I really need to move to Greece. Go.
Yeah.
Sean Fleming 5860 asked, what did you think of the TV show The Burbs? 4 episodes in and I quit. I couldn't do it. It was stupid. I'm sorry. If somebody likes it, I'm not here to yuck your yum. I personally thought it was a bad idea from the word go, and the show proved me right yet again. Yeah,
There you go.
this
Yeah,
is
well,
the,
first of all, yeah, and I don't like this movie, so I'm definitely not going to watch the show.
the
If it's worse
J-
than this, it's probably longer, right?
J-Man will watch the show and be like, "This is awesome."
No, I don't think that'll happen because I
don't
could just
think it
tell
will.
that I don't like a lot of shows just take forever to get stuff done. And that just, I'm nervous about that Crystal Lake. Like, I have a feeling it's going to be like
The fact that
like
you
a new
love the
thing.
2019 Black Christmas remake and don't like this movie is crazy.
Which one? I didn't even. Oh no, I don't like that. I didn't see it.
Love it.
Maybe it's good. I don't know. No, I don't. I didn't see it.
No, it is not. I
That's all I
watched
love.
Christmas
it.
is
That's
a
a whole other
Canadian.
story.
Black Christmas is a Canadian legend, so I would never watch a remake of that. And I like Gremlins too because Starface was asking. I like Gremlins too because it's super bonkers. I don't think this was bonkers enough. I think when you guys saw this, you thought, "Wow, this is bonkers." Now I'm seeing with adult eyes, I'm like, this is not bonkers. Nothing's happening. That's literally my thoughts. Versus Gremlins 2, which is so insane that it transcends any kind of plot. It's just like, this is just an insane movie.
You might have had too high of expectations going into it.
I may have, because everyone said this was this thing. I was like, nothing's going on. And I don't have this experience.
At the same time, I grew up on this movie.
Yeah,
Same.
And I don't have the experience of this. Like, you guys are saying, oh, I kind of know these people. I don't know any of these people. Like, this is just weird to me. Like, why am I going over and if someone doesn't want to come out, okay, they don't want to come out. Like, who cares? I wouldn't be socializing with a lot of people, right? Like, I would be considered the bad guys in this, except I'm not a killer. So
Parrot
That's a
Head.
good point too. Just if you relate to just be more of a private person.
yeah, like
Because I am, and I would be kind of annoyed at that. But I'm a little more of a Tom Hanks because I mind my business. But if I hear cop sirens out here right now, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go out there and I'll go right up to the cop and ask him what happened.
Parrot Head says, Pete, you sat through Batwoman, but the Burbs was too much. Dude, the Batwoman videos, like, you guys know I'm a masochist. I make no bones about the fact that I am quite masochistic. So
He's always looking for Amanda kiss.
Yep, that too. Goddamn, nice iambic pentameter. But no, Batwoman. Yeah, those of you who are new here, there is 83 Batwoman videos in a playlist. You can watch me suffer through the entire series, and trust me, the videos are worth it because they are fucking fire. I spent at least 20 hours producing each of those. About towards season 2 on, those are very heavily produced. So yeah. It was I only made it through one season of the Fresh Prince remake before I tapped the fuck out of that too.
I didn't watch that either.
Carlton
You can't capture
was a
those.
cokehead. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, you can't recapture some of these things. It's over. They just
especially with a shit cast. Like they had in that new show.
I already had, Parrot Heads. Love both those movies.
Yeah, I have Garbage Pail Kids on VHS, and I have the new 4K that came out. So
if anybody can get me a My Pet Monster, those go for crazy money. That's something I've been looking for years.
Dude, Garbage Pail Kids is a fucking terrible movie, but I love it.
Yeah, it's terrible. But I kind of like it anyways.
Fucking retarded. That movie's so bad.
We can't do anything by working with each other. I know, man. You keep saying Subspecies. I'll review it for you right now. Subspecies 1 is awesome. Subspecies 2 and 3 are one movie that's too long and separated into 2. Subspecies 4 was meh. Subspecies 5 is okay. It's meh. And Vampire Journals is awesome. There, I reviewed them all.
I've never seen any of the subspecies, but I know the main male lead from Friday the 13th Part 7 is in Subspecies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Subspecies 1 is legit good.
Yeah, it's a little boring itself, just to throw it back at you.
Yeah, Subspecies 1 is good for it's a cheapo movie. But then 2 and 3 are 2 movies that should have been one movie. It's so odd. Like, I'm watching this, like, is this the same movie continuing on? It's brutal. Vampire Journals was cool. But Subspecies Part 1 is cool. And the main guy is awesome and all that, like the villain and everything.
Should we review Subspecies at some point?
If you want to, if Manlius want, like, we could do part 1.
We could do part 1. I'm just gonna put that on the list. We'll put Subspecies.
Sure, put it on the list. You can do it anytime you want. I'm sure I can find it for you. I got like the box set of all of it.
All right, that's on the list. You just wait. Hang on, I got to do it right. You just made the list. There we go.
You should add that soundboard.
I need to put that on there.
You need to add the points soundboard for yes, points. Whenever something in the bell, like whenever somebody hits a zinger.
Wait,
He better not.
Oh my
should
god.
remake that.
Fucking no. Don't Zack Snyder touching a John Carpenter movie.
It's gonna start happening.
Zack Snyder is good for cutting. I like every Zack Snyder movie except for his Superman and Batman stuff because he doesn't understand those characters. But 300 was awesome. Watchmen's pretty good. I like Sucker Punch. I know some people don't like it.
I've never seen it.
I thought it was pretty awesome. And Rebel Moon is way too long and bloated, and he kind of missed the mark on that. I didn't watch the extra edition. I watched just the first movie. But
I'm gonna say where we're getting at in this movie, this is where I will give you a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here, J-Man. We're rewatching this. I did think this scene where they're in the house went on maybe 10 minutes too long.
Yeah, the problem is like what's going on. Like at the conclusion of this scene, what I was trying to figure out is where am I at? Because you're presented with you got these three guys that are crazy, and I'm thinking, okay, these guys are crazy, and I didn't remember any of this movie, so I basically watched it for the first time. And I was like, where are these guys at? Are these guys killers? We didn't see enough of the bad guys doing stuff that made me suspect, okay, they for sure are killers, because I started to think, does the movie, I was losing my, normally I get into a movie that I'm in it, right? But I was detached from this movie. So because I got detached from it, I started to think, does the movie want me to think they're bad guys or not want me to think they're bad guys? And if they want me to think, how bad are they? Are they just weird like the Addams Family, or are they actually satanic? And I wasn't sure what the movie wanted me to think. And then when they said, oh, no, they're all innocent. And then at the very end, they're like, no, they're not. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I'm like, whatever. I didn't care about that.
This reminds me of another Tom Hanks movie, The Green Mile. Had you thinking, am I saying this is just as good as The Green Mile? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Green Mile's okay. It's too long. I mean, it's another one of these, like,
I'm trying to troll you with no, it's not working.
Oh, yeah, no. There's no, you're trying to. There's no trolling me because I don't. I just say my own thing. It doesn't matter.
Last time I was on, you guys started talking about a sci-fi movie at the end. I had no idea what you're talking about. And I go, oh yeah, what about the classic Problem Child Part 2? Just to try to be funny. You guys just started breaking down systematically Problem Child 2, and I was like, oh shit.
Well, Problem Child 2 is almost that's almost better than the first one. But anyway,
all right. So here, this
the
is
fact you can break it down though, right off the rip. Anybody else
on cue, like.
Yep. I've watched the Problem Child movies 1 and 2 because the third one was the TV movie, wasn't it?
What about this part right here though? Nice looking girl. Is that your girl? He goes, it came with the frame.
It came with the frame.
Yeah, that was funny.
It came with the frame. That's my Chucky family picture.
That is cool, yeah.
But no, yeah, this scene is. I love when Bruce Dern just starts peeling the wallpaper off. He just rips the tongue off and then tries to stick it back on. We've all done that before. Pay
attention to like the weird paintings they have too.
Yep. The Brown Mile, the Vince McMahon story. Jesus. Where is this doctor? Why don't you ask him yourself? Oh yeah, this is where he gets electrocuted.
No, that not yet.
Wasn't it? Yeah, it happened here when he's climbing the fence. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Yeah, they brought the brownies, and then the brownies fell because they tripped or whatever.
If I would have been more prepared, I would have eaten a sardine with the pretzel on camera.
Oh, would you like a sardine?
I've never had I never had sardine. Is it
salty?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't mind them.
With a friend of mine when we were like preteens because we heard they were gross and we were like probably acting like they were good to try to.
They're not
gross the adults out.
I would rather have an anchovy than a sardine. As I just shoved.
Do you just eat the whole? Do you just eat the whole thing?
Yeah. But how he's got on the pretzel and that crunch sound.
Well, that's a pass for me. I don't think I'll have a pretzel.
Well, I would have only done it just to, it's like either it's good or it'll be funny.
It would have been like,
I was reviewing all those weird Jones sodas at one point on my channel for no reason, like 3-minute videos, like gravy flavored Jones soda, fucking nasty.
Ugh.
Yeah, so they're just I think this is where I start to lose myself. I'm like, okay, what's happening? Like they're not nothing's happening. Like they're just talking about nothing. I think that they think they're being funny, but I'm like, this is not funny. It's just nothing dialogue. Like, oh yeah, we're weird. Okay.
I think me and Pete find this funny because like he's acting like how Pete would act like as a wrestler.
Yep.
He'd say something like, "Oh, I wasn't in town. I was in New York." He could say, "Well, I heard somebody once died in New York City, but you wouldn't know nothing about that, would you?"
Yep.
It's like I get where you find it stupid, but like I think it's because I find the characters so funny, just the way their body language, their mannerisms, I don't know. Also, like I've been a fan for so long, and I feel like I've known people like this before.
Oh, here's the main guy now.
Yep. And
what about his silhouette when he comes up the stairs? It looks like he's like 8
cool.
feet tall.
Yeah. And Henry Gibson, he plays Dr. Werner Klopek. You know, he's this guy has been in like everything. Fuck. I'm looking.
Yeah, they've got a lot of like the cast is actually pretty good. It might be, I don't know if it might be too good. It might be like they thought that like there's a few movies like this where they have like a really stacked cast, and then for me they kind of a little bit fall flat, where they almost feel like the cast is going to make up and be funny and ad lib and add all this extraness to it, and it kind of didn't happen. They're kind of like, no, we're just doing it, and I don't know, because like they're not, I don't know, they weren't eccentric enough, or these like either the bad guys are super crazy weird. I don't know. It just, nothing was weird enough. But anyway, but yeah, this is, they're like they're trying to have this thing with this guy, and then finally this shit happens, and then here's where is it here now where I don't know what was going on over here.
I just saw that parrot head. He was the leader of the Illinois Nazis in the Blues Brothers movie. I haven't seen the Blues Brothers movie in 25 years, I don't think.
I think last time I saw it, I remember I thought it was pretty fun.
It's been a long time.
Yeah,
I've got the car though.
I've been recollecting a lot of like the Saturday Night Live movies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or a lot of
It's Pat. Did you buy It's Pat?
90 stuff too. No,
it's Pat. Oh.
That movie's a great experiment. Can one joke last 90 minutes?
The answer is no.
The answer is no, but I found it interesting to watch anyways.
That movie was fucking god awful.
But you have to admire that someone really tried to take one joke and make it 90 minutes. It's kind of infuriating and kind of insulting, but because it's so insulting to your intelligence, I kind of admire it.
And then they have the guy that's the bad guy in Dumb and Dumber falls in love with Pat. He's like
outrageous. It's so
he's like
stupid.
obsessed with Pat. That is the one thing I remember about that movie, was that dude like wanted to fuck Pat the whole movie. Right. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like it was so
Pat has zero.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's like a furry little like Jewish Cabbage Patch Kid grown up. Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So here's the.
It's Pat. I'm gonna smash my head into this computer.
There's the toupee. So they're speculating. Like, see, like you'd think that like Tom Hanks would maybe call the hospital or something. I don't know, like it's or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, that'd probably be the first thing you would actually do, or a jail or something.
Yep.
But he's got proof now, and they leave tomorrow.
Now they've got evidence. They're gonna go do a big mission here.
They leave. Yeah, mind you, the garbage is still all laying in the fucking street.
Yeah, I caught that.
Point to show people just running over the garbage.
Yeah, they actually show it. Like the garbage is like still there.
Yeah, this scene, like I love Corey Feldman. Like he's having a party because
to celebrate.
He's pretty good in this. He's pretty good in this movie.
His presence in this movie is like that kind of like the youthful, like he was like the one that like brought like the younger audience, and it was like, oh, Corey Feldman's in this, and it's like you got just enough of his character to make you want more.
Right. Yeah, they gave you a little bit. Well, him having like a big get together to like watch the goings on is neat. And then I hear they're taking the 2 dogs, and she's leaving, and everything's gonna be fine. And he's supposed to be painting the house, which never gets done, of course.
I heard you paint
But
houses.
like I said, when his buddy comes over in that full like over the top golf outfit, like, see you later. Yeah, we're just going golfing. I got this golf glove because I don't get blisters while I'm golfing. We're golfing all day. So you think she bought it?
Yeah, and here's they look like two. They look like two. Like half of the village people. You got a construction worker and a military guy. Like I love he's trying to be inconspicuous in Rumsfeld, which I find that this character's name is Rumsfeld, and he's all like military. I'm like, I have to look back and see how prevalent Donald Rumsfeld was, because Donald Rumsfeld's an evil piece of shit.
See, like I said, this is the 3 of us in the reboot, and J-Man didn't like the movie, so he's Tom Hanks, just looking like this.
What are you weirdos doing?
What are we doing?
He's just stuck with us.
He's breaking the fourth wall in the movie. Like, why are we doing this?
He constantly looks at the camera like Jim Halpert and gives that fucking that.
Yeah.
I love how massive.
That's Pete watching the movie, enjoying it, telling J-Man that you'll love it, and he's looking over at you like,
are you sure about that? Yeah. My friend loves it too. So like my buddy bought the 4K, so clearly I'm not a big comedy guy. That's another thing that's come out recently where people were like scary movie and stuff. Like I watched, a bit of scary movie. I was like, this is boring and stupid and not funny, and that's it. That part 1. Like I don't like many comedies, and the ones that I do are usually sort of the more offbeat ones. Like I like Big Lebowski that's probably the newest comedy I like.
I love that movie.
Well, Art's the other friend, right? He's the dad in Scary Movie 1.
Oh yeah,
he was.
I mean, I saw it when it came out.
He's like, oh, the killer. They killed everyone there. He goes, and that sicko, he just planted drugs all around the house too.
All right. Oh, I do like Friday. I don't know if that's newer than Big Lebowski, but I like Friday, part 1.
Friday.
No, Friday came out in 94, 95. Lebowski was 98.
Okay. And I do like Naked Gun, yes, because those are really outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
I like Top Secret, Naked Gun. Scary Movie is outrageous, but the thing is, they're making fun of horror movies, and they're making fun of Scream. Isn't Scream making fun of horror movies? You're making fun of a franchise that's already poking fun at horror, so I don't get it. Like that's not a funny.
That was part of the point too, because they were made by the same company too, Paramount.
Yeah, it's like, but you're making fun of. It's like, then it's not funny because Scream already made fun of horror movies.
Yeah, but it's like making your first movie in a parody and calling it part 3.
Making your first. Say that again. What? Scary Movie?
Oh no, I'm saying the fact that they're parodying a movie that's a parody. I'm like, it's just that stupid. It's like making it's like Unmasked Part 25, or
right. But Friday 13th isn't already making fun of itself. So yes, I do like Kentucky Fried Movie. I like that. Most of it, not all of it though. Some of the stuff doesn't. Anyway, I don't want to turn this into what do I think is funny. Okay, so they're getting ready here. Good shots, by the way. They're using this. They're doing a good job of using this town and giving you every angle. And they also did a good job of the geography of the place. I always know where everybody is.
I was going to say, we've talked about that before. The geography of the area in which the movie is taking place is very important to us, the audience, to know how the characters are moving, like basically in that world, how much time it would take them to get from point A to point B.
Yes, that's right. And also we had the reason they went to the house initially was for us to get the layout. So now we can see, okay, we can know where they're going. Okay, they're in the basement. They've got the furnace. So you got the main level. You can go up here. Everyone, like they've crafted this a lot better. Even though I don't like this movie, I don't think it's a bad movie. I'm just saying I don't like it. Versus I think it's a bad movie and I dislike it. Though, like, those are other things. I don't think this is a bad film. I just personally don't get any enjoyment out of it. But Joe Dante is not a garbage filmmaker. He knows how to make a good looking movie with good shots. And I just think he failed on the characters in this movie, but he didn't fail on everything else. The music is cool. The house itself is really neat. I do like the everyday style of Tom Hanks being just the everyday guy. Like, I'm just on vacation. Like, why is this happening? I just want to lull around. and now all this shit is happening because of my stupid friends, and then he loses it on them only for them to be right. Which is
here's a little fan theory I'm gonna throw in there real quick.
Mhm.
You guys ever hear the theory that Tom Hanks was fired from his job?
Oh, that's so.
Yeah.
There was we did it off camera.
No.
He was fired, and then that's why
he's kind of got the attitude he has. His wife, like,
maybe
he's kind of down the dumps. I want to drink 200 beers and just hang out.
Okay, that would make sense.
He's in his pajamas almost the whole time, and
right.
Well,
I don't really think so, but
they make a point to say this is his vacation, though.
I think you could think like maybe
that's just like what he's telling his wife.
He's upset about, or even if she knew, like, oh, he got fired, and can you please just not say I got fired? Like,
yeah,
you're just on vacation. You'll find more work, or tell the neighbors I'm on vacation, or something.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if John Candy would have worked. Would have John Candy worked better in replacing Tom Hanks? Maybe not, because John Candy is inherently funny, and Tom Hanks is not supposed to be that funny here. He's supposed to be more. We're supposed to relate to him more. He's got two goofy friends, and now his neighbors are weird, and he's just trying to relax. That John Candy I don't know. It's a different vibe. I don't know.
I don't think
John Candy done great, probably, but Tom Hanks is the best cast in this whole movie.
John Candy would have changed the dynamic. I love John Candy.
Me too.
He was an amazing actor. Yep. Canadian.
I think because I just thought real quick, like, well, what if you switch Tom Hanks and like some of John Candy's roles for that matter? It's like, well, he wouldn't have worked in Uncle Buck because he's more of a regular, normal guy, and that makes me think like Candy might not have outdoors. He's a big dude. He might have looked more intimidating to these weirdos or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can swap. Not those two guys, but that's an interesting point. Like that's an interesting thought, Dan.
He would have done Art's role. John Candy could have played Art's role. It would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that maybe would have been good.
Even if he did line for line, it would have.
If they made, oh my God, if they made that today, say all these guys are still this age today, and they make that movie, and John Candy plays the Rick Ducommun role of Art, there's a spin-off movie made. Guaranteed. Right. You know what I mean? Like that he would get his own movie.
All right, so here's where we're getting into this is the final bit stretch here. So it's like they're gonna go down. They're finally gonna break in and just go for it.
Yep.
Dig it up.
Art's been electrocuted at this point.
This is a terrible plan, by the way,
Oh, it's fucking
what is this plan? It's just like a nonsense plan, yeah.
Just hope that you're right. And there's no backup. Yep. There's no escape plan.
It's basically a Hail Mary.
You literally have all these kids watching you commit the crime.
They're just watching breaking and entering. It's fine.
That part did surprise me when they couldn't get in, and he just like breaks the window.
Yep.
The words breaking and entering mean anything to you? Oh, is this where he falls off the roof? That part's pretty funny, though.
Yep.
That was earlier, right? He yells his name out.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Mr. Rumsfeld. Boom.
As they're digging, like why are they digging right there? I don't know.
Just makes me think you got a dirt floor in the kitchen, you keep sweeping it, now it's a ditch. Or you got dirt floor in the basement, you keep sweeping it, now it's a ditch. You got people stuck in your motherfucking basement for real.
Yeah, basements don't have dirt floors, do they?
It's called a Michigan basement if it has a dirt floor.
Like, is that a real thing? Like, I really don't know.
It is. Okay. Old houses, like one of my girlfriends in college, her parents' house was built in like 1850, and it's an old farmhouse, and yeah, their basement creeped me the fuck out.
Wow, that's crazy.
More of an up north kind of thing too, though.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot more down. I'm down in the city more, and there's a lot more like plumbing and everything. So it's
my brother-in-law's house in Ferndale has a Michigan basement in it. Fun fact.
Prove it.
I'll shoot a live stream next time I go.
Join the stream and show us.
That's crazy, yeah.
He's probably passed out drunk by now.
We'll tell him to wake his ass up. We got to see your basement.
It's my brother-in-law. I don't really want to talk to him.
All right, so now they're coming up with stuff.
That's classic acting when they see Walter's back.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Dead.
Yep, that shock.
Like, oh shit.
We got a problem.
They did a good job of showing you also, besides the geography, the date and time. So you could see when, like, okay, it's clearly like, okay, this is the next day. This is the next day, the next day. It's happening. It's not happening in real time in terms of 90 minutes, but it's happening in a, relative, like every 10 minutes, it's the next day or 15, whatever it is. I don't know. But
so how many days do you think this was, though? I always get the impression this is like 3 days or so.
Yeah. Because he's on vacation. So his vacation just started probably Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They're going to go up. Yeah.
Right, or maybe Friday afternoon, or maybe he was. I'm trying to think, like, when would he have? Like, it would have been over the weekend. Oh no, when does the garbage wouldn't have come that day? The garbage comes when I don't know when the garbage comes. I think in Canada it's on Wednesdays or something if you have a house, but I'm not really sure.
Monday here.
Mondays are.
So it could have been a Monday. It could be a Monday, or it could have been it could have started Sunday. Maybe the vacation started Sunday, and then Monday the garbage guys came. That might work.
Well, if you're going by the theory he got fired, then he probably got fired on Friday, and we start. Well, no, so we'd skip over a couple days, obviously.
Yeah, maybe they were mulling it over. Like, what are you going to do on your vacation? I don't know. I'm just going to hang out the first day, and whatever.
Yep.
So,
it could have even been midway through the week or whatever, and they're going into the Memorial Day weekend because they would have to have time to go up. I say up north because I'm from Michigan.
Right.
North. But this is classic. They don't have houses that explode with practical effects no more. That's what I'm going to bring to the table here.
Yeah. Now everything they just CGI the blood and the effect and the.
Like if I won the lottery and I could make a movie, it would be everything all of us ever dreamed of. It'd have every trope you could imagine. Like I would have to dive out of a exploding building. Would you guys just cast yourself and be like MacGruber or some shit?
I've got my movie that I want to make. It's one that I made in university. That I think is a good idea. It's basically a giallo with like lots of twists. The twist comes halfway through the picture. And Pete, I think I told Pete what it was.
Yep.
I filmed it in university and as a short film of like 25 minutes, and everyone thought it was fucking awesome. They're like, that was awesome. And then unfortunately I didn't get a chance to continue the movie because also the course instructor was a POS, and she thought she was a large, multicolored haired person who thought horror movies were for stupid losers. And she's like, oh, all you did was make a B horror movie. I'm like, well, not according to the rest of the class who thought it was awesome, and literally came up to me privately and said, are you going to continue that? Because you left it on a cliffhanger. I was like, I am going to continue. Anyway, too much. We're getting into it. Okay. So explosion, boom. Like, oh my God. So now, do you guys think the last neighborhood they went to, the same thing happened because their house blew up in the last neighborhood? So are they saying that the people, every time they go to one of these suburbs or whatever it is, the people there get all weirded out and break into their house? Like, this is just a repeating cycle for the bad guys. Like, everywhere they go, they just get the same treatment, right?
It's just, I appreciate that you said earlier you don't think it's a bad movie. It's just not for you, because I'm just looking at their facial expressions and just the whole movie, because I just got done watching it again. It just makes me laugh so much because it just keeps escalating. It just keeps getting worse and worse, and they're so stupid. Every time they think they're getting a leg up, they're just making it worse to the point the movie just ends with an explosion. They were such bad neighbors. They're portrayed as the good guys, like you said, but these bad guys, just because they're weird, they haven't done anything wrong whatsoever. And it kind of plays the movie like you should cheer for these guys. They're the good guys with the families, but they're so dumb. They just went and blew somebody's house up. Like,
Right.
Just think if you went out right now.
They didn't find the evidence. The only way that we know that they are bad is because the guy admits it at the end, because Tom Hanks was so stupid that he's like, oh, you didn't even look in the furnace to look for the bodies or whatever it was, or whatever they said. I can't remember exactly what he says. So the entire thing, so they were right, but they're so stupid they didn't even realize they were right.
They could have just found the skulls, waited for the cops,
and that's it.
This may be the best shot in the movie. And this looked cool on 4K. I had a bad day this week. It was kind of in a mood. And when I seen him walking out, I'm like, this describes how I feel. He's just trekking along in that swollen eye and walking out of a fucking dumpster fire.
I wonder if he felt the heat here, because that's not CGI. They didn't CGI guy's face on it or whatever. Like, that's Tom Hanks walking around.
It's such good acting. It's like, it's over the top acting.
He lived through it, Sean, because that's the type of movie it is. That's how he lived through it.
Yeah, this was the 80s, man. Everybody survived explosions.
Yeah, I'm not faulting it for any of its. How does someone fall off a roof? How does someone get electrocuted? How does someone blow up a house and not be injured? Because the movie is set up to be a weird fantasy. This is really, I mean, it's not really a horror movie. It's a fantasy. This is actually a weird fantasy.
It's a dark comedy.
Yeah, dark comedy.
That's
well, this is the only scene that's even unrealistic if you think about it.
Yeah.
Even then, he could have survived it. He was in the hole.
Yeah, he could. I mean, yeah. Like, I'm not questioning the logic of it.
Movies, you guys, without naming them, have you seen, just thinking about it randomly, where somebody just walks out of a burning building? Like dozens.
Unless it's Van Damme or something, but like, or Steven Seagal or something. So now we're gonna get to, yeah. So here he loses his mind.
That'd be a good Halloween costume right there.
Oh yeah, this right here.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be a good Halloween costume.
That would be very easy to do. I'm surprised someone. I'm sure someone must have done that at some point. Or whatever.
You gotta start the Halloween party in the robe, and then like when everyone's getting real messed up, you leave and come back looking like that. Like it's one hell of a night.
All right, so here's where he loses it on his buddies for making.
Yeah, he was doing his Halloween Kills Michael Myers impression, walking out of that house.
Like he's like, yeah, we could be wrong tonight, but we're right in the long run, right, man?
Wait, did I just Halloween Kills that shit? I did.
Evil guys tonight.
There we go. I had to get that in.
Yeah. Oh man, I like Halloween Kills. It's great. That's my reverse shocker. Like that you didn't like it. Yeah. I don't know. That's a weird one because all of my friends thought it was great too. We all walked out. There was like 4 or 5 of us were like, "That was awesome."
To be fair, that was the live experience watching Michael Myers in there kicking ass. Like
he literally destroyed all those losers. That was great, man. Like they're like, "Evil dies tonight." Sure, it does, buddy. And then they all got their asses kicked.
The 2018 was the best of that trilogy.
That one was
by far, in my opinion.
That was good. It was good. Okay. I shit on it in my review as Cleveland, but I've watched it a couple times since then.
They were done. They were done in reverse, man. If they would, so Laurie Strode has like this fortress and everything after she hasn't heard from Michael Myers, and all this time, all this happens. She almost gets killed. And at the very end, she lives on the corner street with their door open, the screen door, writing an autobiography. It should have been that in the first one. He comes back. She thinks he's gone, and then towards the third movie, then she's locked and loaded, and it's like, now let's fight him. Like, but
that entire flat, and I'm wearing the 2018 shirt today, coincidentally. Nice. But like, and I've got the Halloween Kill shirt as well. But the problem is that they built it up to like a disappointing conclusion, and it's not just a disappointing conclusion; it's also stupid because in the third movie, everyone changes their attitude. It's like all the characters hit the reset button, and it's like a Nintendo game. Oh, we reset. And we're back to full health, and we got all of our equipment. Like, what the hell happened? Like, you guys were all destroyed. Like, Laurie Strode for like 20 years was like crazy lady, and now she's not crazy anymore. Like, wow, how did that happen? Like, so over her past 20, 30 years of this, she's deteriorated, and now in the span of one movie, she's fixed it all up, and she's all back. It's so stupid. And her daughter died. She still had her 2 daughters.
Yep.
Or her daughter. Now she has 1 daughter less, and she's better. What a dumb move. Anyway, it's a dumb movie. But this part.
Corey Cunningham was up.
Yeah.
All right.
This is funny. This is straight up Joe Dante B movie greatness. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. So here we
go.
The
right amount of stupid and corny.
You saw my face.
I love what Tom Hanks says. Like, I'm so sorry. Once I get out of prison, I'll help you rebuild your house. I can actually help myself. I just got these tools.
You saw my skulls. And he's like, I didn't see. He's like, I just love how Henry Gibson says, you did. I know you did. It was such it's fucking great delivery. It is. And it's so campy. And he's got the syringe with the big syringe with the green liquid in it. So you know it's fucking poison. It's green. It's like, is he going to inject him with fucking, what is that? Antifreeze? Like, right. Jesus.
No, it's poison. It comes in a jar with skull and crossbones on it. You know?
Yep. He's got a shelf lined with those.
Yeah, a bunch of them. That'd be a cool little movie prop to have. Like,
it would.
in the
Have
background for a video or something.
jars with the skull and crossbones.
Oh, a bunch of poison.
Poison jars.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, can I get a shot of the skulls? There you go.
Yep. Gibson was so mild mannered, he makes a better villain. Yeah, because he's unassuming villain.
Hey, citizens arrest! Citizens arrest!
He slams him against the car. What? Right? Citizens arrest.
We need proof. We don't have any proof. Yeah, we do. And Corey Feldman.
We do now.
And doesn't the camera do like the shaky, like, whoa?
I like they did when they were in the backyard and they found the femur. We got the shaky.
Yeah, they did the shake. Yeah. I actually
What do you think happened with the druids with those graves? You think they did see someone looking, so they moved the bones, or they were digging stuff up?
I think they were out there wearing those druid robes because it was raining, and then we're digging up the bones. And yeah, they moved him because they knew he saw him.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think they'd put anything in the garbage though. I think that was just
that was a red herring.
That was a red herring. Yeah,
that was a red herring
just to get them going or whatever.
I love
that's it.
Through this whole mess. I like the improv takedown. Like he clearly slipped, whether he meant to or not. Like when he slides into him, like they could have gotten.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Dude, I'm like, Jesus Christ, ACL tear.
Oh, him right there in the news. He's just like boasting like he's the hero. The thing they got to understand is we're not going to take it no more.
We are not going to take it. I saw messages, suburbanites, to psychopaths, murderers, all these crazy people. Yeah, we're tired of you messing with us. It's like we were talking about this the other night, levels of white anger. All right, Buster.
I like the biggest moment of horror in this movie is right here in a minute when he's like asking Tom Hanks where he's going. And he's like, all right, your house is on fire and your wife is home. He goes, my wife is home.
Yep.
It scared him more than anything else in the whole movie.
The fucking ambulance drove right into his house.
Yeah.
I wonder how Tom Hanks feels about this movie. Because most of the time the actors look back on films like this and regret it.
I don't think he regrets it. It did.
I would imagine he would have to like it.
Well, they probably if you say, "Are you proud of it?" He'll say, "Yeah, I'm proud. I'm happy I did it." I don't think anyone's.
He probably tried to distance himself from it when he was in the Crime Hollywood form.
I actually don't. I really do not like when actors distance themselves at all. It really pisses me off. Just accept it. Like when Sandra Bullock showed up to the Razzie Awards and actually accepted her award for Worst Actress for whatever movie it was. That made her go up way high in my book. I was like, you know what? That's awesome. Because it's like, yeah, who cares? Like, and I remember, I think it was Speed 2. I saw her talking about Speed 2. And they're like, oh, people hate it. She's like, okay, well, you didn't like that one. That's okay. Maybe the next one will be better. Like, that's it. Like, who cares? Like, what does it matter? Even with because I'm a Batman guy, George Clooney, Batman, and all that. Just, you know what? Who cares? I was Batman. I had a fun time making the movie. It's colorful, but kids liked it. So who cares? That's it. It's done. Like, I'm gonna ruin my life over this thing. Like, who cares about it? Like,
no, yeah. Let me ask you guys this: have you ever met a celebrity at a Comic-Con that never really did them before, and they were coming for a role in a B or C movie that they never did press for, and they were shocked talking to you, and the response from all the fans that made people love the movie?
I can tell you one that we all know who the person is: Betsy Palmer.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I met her, she's like, she's like, I'm going to be in this junk movie. Like, nobody's going to see it. I just want my money. And she distanced herself. She said, this is like Friday 13. This is a bunch of crap. And then I went to a Fangoria convention, and it was all the Friday 13th people at the time there. So I think Jason X had just come out. So it's like, it was all of them there. And most of the autographs were free. So all the Jasons were free. Mostly everybody was free autographs. You just brought stuff. She was charging money, but you take a picture with your own camera. So I have a picture of her hugging me because my name was Jason. She came around the table. She's like, my son has returned to me. And she was hugging me and stuff. Which was great. We got photos of that. I was like, that was awesome. But she's like, I didn't think that this was a big thing. Like, she thought, yeah, people liked it, whatever. She was completely surprised. I think she got maybe slightly emotional too with people like, what the hell's going on? Like, you really care about this? Like, to her, this is a stupid junk garbage movie. I'm doing it for money. she's only in it for 5 minutes. She's like, I basically came and did like one speech, and then I left. And she's like, why does anyone even care about me? Like, for 5 minutes of screen time, right? Like, or whatever it is in the movie. It's like, Jason was my son. He wasn't a very good swimmer, right? Like, it's like, that's it. Like, she has her little speech and that's the end of it.
She lobbied for a scene that would cue the viewer in that she was present and that her character was, in the movie, just to be seated at the diner or something, and Cunningham refused it. So
yeah, he wanted it to be completely out of nowhere. Unfortunately, I think most of us saw these movies out of order, so we already knew it was the mom. Yeah, I mean, we knew it was the mom. So
I saw 2 through 8, and then I saw the original one. After I saw the original other 7.
I have so many vivid memories of a lot of movies and random stuff just in my childhood, but like certain things like that, like I could not tell you the first horror movie I ever seen. I couldn't tell you what first Friday the 13th I ever seen. Like, it's just a blur. I have no idea. I wish I could have remembered that. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I saw 5, 6, 7. Then I saw 4, 3, 2, 1 or something like that. It was 1 was like the last one I saw, and I thought it was awful. I was like, this movie's boring and nothing happens.
I was so young when I started watching them that, literally like 3 or 4 years old, like at least like in the room while people were watching that stuff. So it's like,
that's how I've been with Trey. Like, he saw his first Halloween 4 was the first Halloween movie he ever watched. I think I watched it when he was like 3 years old, and he's like me now. That's one of his favorite ones, except the only one he likes more than that is he loves Season of the Witch. He fucking loves that movie. He's got the movie poster in his room. He's got hats, t-shirts and shit. Like, he loves Season of the Witch. We've watched, that's probably the one other than that and part 4 and part 1 that we've watched the most together. But I saw Friday the 13th, part 6, then part 5, then part 7 and 8. I saw 8 in the theater. And then after I saw 8, I had my mom, we rented 2, 3, and 4. And I didn't get to the first one until I was like 13 or 14. I think I watched it for the first time. I still had the V8. It's on a VHS with oddly enough, it's on the VHS with the movie Friday, I do believe.
Which is great.
Yeah. It's a one of those like Scotch. Remember the Scotch VHSs with the black slip cover? Yeah. Yep. I think it's one of those. I will find it. I will send you guys a picture of it when I locate it.
I was just going through all my stuff. I got 4 boxes of VHS movies that I didn't bring those up from storage because I'm going to keep those, but the ones that I'm getting rid of is the DVDs. But yeah, I bought Friday the 13th so many times. I am keeping part 3 because I have one with like a lenticular cover, and it came with the glasses and it's 3D, and I think the 3D on it was better than the Blu-ray. So I was like, I'm going to keep this one.
Nice.
The rest are going, but
so let's rate the Burbs.
You don't want to hear my score.
I do. I'm
going to give it 4 out of 10.
4. Ow.
Yeah, I don't. By my system, a 5 is a pass, so this is just below a pass.
Okay.
Yeah. So 4 is bad, but not as bad. Like, I gave Long Legs 1 or something. What did I give Long Legs? 1.
I think it was a 1.
Yeah, like, to me, that's a horse shit movie. This movie, my enjoyment of it wasn't very much, but everything else was competent. So, the characters were okay. The story was okay. The pacing was okay. The look of it was okay. But my enjoyment of it was not high. Like, if my enjoyment was okay, I would have given it a 5 out of 10, and that would be like sort of a just barely a pass. But I was toying with giving it a 5. I'll stick with 4.
All right. Ray, you're up, man. What you got?
You're keeping track of all these?
Oh, I've got them all written down.
Yeah.
I will say, J-Man, the fact that you mentioned earlier that you think it's a good movie, it's just not for you. That's where I'll forgive you. Never, you know what I mean? Because everybody's got their own opinion. I was like, oh man, that got me bummed out. But I'm like, there's lots of shit I don't
be bummed out by me because I'm completely weird with a lot of things. Like, I don't always go with everybody's, and I'm not trying to be a contrarian on stuff. I'm always going to be my own honest opinion, and sometimes it aligns and sometimes it doesn't.
There's movies I hate that people love, and I like some of the weirdest shit too. So, but I would give this one, I'll give it an 8.5. I'm still going to be a bit of a prude on my ratings. I can agree with what you say about certain things you didn't like about it. It does drag on a little bit, but where Whereas you don't like the characters, that's the highlight for me. Like where some people like the dialogue, like in a movie like Clerks, they just like to hear them banter. Just certain movies where it's a lot dialogue heavy. Like I love this dialogue because I love the characters. I like how the situation just escalates, and it's just the right amount of like cartoonish for me. And then it being a movie I grew up on, I'm being a little biased. I'm trying not to be, but in that regard, it's become like a comfort movie to me, where like I feel like I'm in the room listening to these guys come up with a game plan, and just my sense of humor and what I think is funny. Like Seinfeld or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love that style of humor where people are just scheming to try to like get one up, figure it out, and just have it fall flat. But yeah, just a comfort movie for me. One I could throw up with like a horror movie like The Fog, where I don't have to like pay attention to what's going on.
Right, it could just be on the
screen. Video, you can just have it on, look up, like, oh, haha.
You know what? You can and be biased too, and you could be biased. I'll tell you, like, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm trying to be a film critic. You're just a human being. Like people can be, I don't. This is why I don't watch any of people's reviews, because they're trying to be film critics. It's like you're not getting paid for this review. You're not Siskel and Ebert, who are writers. Siskel and Ebert were writers. They're columnists. They write shit. Just tell your opinion, because as soon as I smell that someone's lying or trying to placate me or trying to be my buddy or oh yeah, I hate that too, Jamie. Like, don't be my friend. Tell me that I want to see in your face that you love this movie, and that's going to mean that's going to like show me that you care. This like, well, I thought it was like pretty good. It's like, well, what the fuck does that mean? It's like, are you pumped up for this or not? Like, you bought the 4K, you love it. It's like, I love this movie. I didn't like it. I'm not buying the 4K. Okay, who cares? I only care if you're lying to yourself and to the people. It's like, tell your honest truth. If you love it, I love Highlander 2. I don't think it's pretty good. I love Highlander 2. I don't care. We're bummed, it's stupid, they're aliens. I don't care. It's awesome. I love it. So fuck off. That's it. I'm telling you, I'm passionate. I love it. And if you think I'm wrong, okay, then we'll move on to another movie. Anyways.
Yep. Well, I think we're both right in our own point of views. You know what I mean? I know you're
just say your thing.
I appreciate what you're saying too, because I actually had a moment like that making YouTube videos. Like I don't do that many reviews. I don't think I'm good at them, but people have told me they like them. But I stopped calling them reviews because at one point I felt I was doing like that fake YouTube voice where I was like, in the movie, the cinematography. So, and then I was like, who am I to judge any of these movies? So I started labeling anytime I do a review as like what I think about this. Let's talk about this. And then I openly say again, I'll be like, I don't know how to review. I'm just going to say what I think about it. And then I go on a tidal wave of just
Yeah, Siskel and Ebert were professional criticism. They went to the theater and watched every movie that came out that week. They watched 7-8 movies. You're watching one that you chose based on some trailers. Like I'm not a film critic either. Unless I go to every goddamn movie and give you a review every movie, I'm not a film critic. I'm just telling you what I like. Sorry.
Wouldn't people would think people would think that'd be a dream job, which it would be in a way, but wouldn't that actually be pretty mentally straining to review every single movie that comes out in the theater the whole year?
That's taxing to have to go to the movies that many times. It would make it to where it's almost not enjoyable because it's a job at that point.
Yeah. That's why they don't like some movies that you're like, how could they not like? Because they probably just watched 2 other movies that were stinkers. Yep. Then they're watching. It's like, you know what? F this movie. It's not that good. And that's what happens, right? Yeah.
But this one for me, I love the characters. I love the world that they build, that the characters live in. I love the aesthetic of this movie. It's Seinfeldian-esque humor and the mundane situations, the everyday shit. That's what I think is funny about this. The way the characters interact. Like we said, the how goofy Bruce Dern and Rick Ducommun were compared to Tom Hanks, and even his character is off. You know, Corey Feldman was good in this. The Klopek family, brother Theodore, Henry Gibson, and Malachi there. They were great villains in this. Yeah, it was fun. It was a goofy movie. Joe Dante. This is a very Joe Dante movie. And I'm giving it, I don't care, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I unapologetically love this movie. It's Ray, you mentioned it's a comfort movie. This is one that I watched with my sisters growing up, and I randomly still watch it now. So yeah, I just watched this like a month ago, and I'm like, let's review it. I love this one. So this is a 10 out of 10 for me.
Awesome.
But that will wrap it up for the night, ladies and gents, because I know Jay's probably got to get going.
Yep.
So, and yeah, we'll be doing a live Thursday night here on my channel at probably about 8:05, same time. Myself, Channel Starface, CJP, Forgotten with Music, Angelus Draven, and maybe we can drag Tony out of retirement and coerce him to come back to the game because the game misses him. So yeah, that's it, gang. Thank you. And remember, subscribe to Killer Pizza and J-Man. Their links are in the description to this and every video on the channel. That's it, gang. Until then, you know the drill, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all our channel members. I'm Pete for J-Man and Killer Pizza from Wrestling with Horror. If we don't see you, have a great day. A pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. Remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away. Deuces! Go subscribe to Super Shogun.